Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Danielle and I'm currently on a weight loss journey following the Slimming World plan. So today's video is going to be a weigh-in update and just what's going on at the minute. So if you've watched my previous videos, you know I'm doing a 6-week challenge, and if you are new here, I've had quite a few new subscribers. I'm going to explain my journey so far and where we're up to, so let's get straight into the video. I started my Slimming World journey in January this year and I did it for about 3 months, and I lost, I would say, I think in total it was about 10.5 pounds, and then I switched to calorie counting for a few weeks and I kind of really didn't see any progress with it. I know calorie counting works, but for me it just kind of wasn't working. I personally needed a diet which kind of gave me a little bit more guidance, because with calorie counting what I was doing, it was great because it was a little bit more flexible, but I was using my calories on chocolate, cake, crisps, which is great sometimes, but I was doing it a little bit too often. So what I like about the Slimming World plan is you obviously can have those treats, but it does restrict it a little bit for you. But where it's restricted in that area, other areas are not restricted. So your free food, your speed food, you're not restricted with that. You can have as much as you want. Now what happened with calorie counting, it did teach me to portion control. So things like my free food, I am a bit more conscious of how much free food I'm having. For example, things like pasta, rice, I do measure that out just so I know I'm not going overboard on it. But for things like my speed food, I know that food is really good for you and it's all low calorie food and it's high in nutrients, so go mad on it. Speed food, yeah, I will just eat galore because it is food which is really good for you, and it's food which is really low in calories anyway, so it's gonna aid your weight loss. And also I've been concentrating more on a protein as well, because protein keeps you fuller for longer. So what that's going to do is it's going to help you with your weight loss journey, just because you're not going to be getting that slump in the middle of the day that you usually get if you're getting enough protein. So yeah, so I am kind of trying to incorporate them into my Slimming World journey as well, just because I think it may help me along the way. Like I mentioned, I did calorie counting for a few weeks and then I switched back to Slimming World, but at that point I wasn't actually at group because I had my holiday coming up and I didn't see the point in starting back until after my holiday. So this week has been the first week where I've been back at group and have been full on plan. So what I did go into group, I actually became a new member and started a fresh because I wanted a new target and things like that. And also it was cheaper becoming a new member than getting all my stickers back and things like that. So yeah, new member, started again, changed my target. So I know some people don't like to talk about their weight and things like that, and I really understand that because weight is so different on so many different people, depending on your height, your age, all that jazz. But I really don't mind sharing my weight and my goal weight, because I do get it asked quite a bit in the comments, so it just answers the question for you. So January my weight was 12 stone 6. I then got down to 10 stone 10.5, I believe. I can't find my old book, but I believe it was 10 stone 10.5. And then I went on holiday, so the kind of week before going away I was kind of slipping and I was getting in the holiday mode food wise. Food is a huge part for me and I love my food, so when I go away I really take advantage of not being on plan and I just eat whatever I want. So I did that when I was away. If you've seen my Centre Parks vlog, you'd know I had pancakes, I had all sorts. So yeah, I ate a lot when I was away. What I have learned doing Slimming World and what I will be carrying on going forward is I really don't want an unhealthy habit with food. For example, what I would do is I wouldn't eat a lot on weigh day and I wouldn't get weighed till like 5:30. So then when I got weighed, I would then kind of just binge and eat loads of food. I don't want to do that. So what the scales say is not going to be the biggest thing for me. It's just eating healthy food, because if I concentrate too much on the scales, that is when it becomes unhealthy. I am kind of aware of the triggers for that and things like that, so I really want a healthy relationship with food. So I will not be concentrating so much on it. Obviously I'm on a weight loss journey, I want to lose the weight, but I just don't want it all to be around that. I want it to be about feeling good and feeling good in my clothes, because when I went away I felt so uncomfortable in my clothes. Everything was so tight, everything was digging in. I just didn't feel comfortable in my clothes at all. I didn't feel comfortable in my body. So yeah, that for the summer I really want to feel comfortable, because it's been a few years now. So it's been 3 years, over 3 years since I felt nice in the summer. Well, it's probably been 4 years, because obviously being pregnant for 9 months as well. So yeah, it's been about 4 years since I felt nice in the summer. So I kind of want this year to be the first year where I'm feeling better within myself. So yeah, I've gone on a bit of a tangent, yeah, but the point is I don't want to have unhealthy habits with weigh day and with food. So I've got myself a new little book here, and we are starting again. So I got weighed and my weight was 12.5 pounds. No, 12.5 pounds. That sound right? That doesn't sound right in my head. 12.5 pounds. We'd put on about 5 or 6 pounds. I'll pop it on the screen here. So yeah, we had put on a little bit of weight while we was away, but it's all good. We're on track. We're starting again. So my new goal weight, it used to be 10 stone, because that was the weight I was before I had children, but I've actually changed it to 10 stone 6, because I feel like that's in sight a little bit more, and yeah, I think it's a little bit more doable for me, and also that's like a 2 stone loss in total, which is brilliant if I can get to target, obviously. So yeah, so I have changed my target weight, and for some reason in my head before filming this I thought my starting weight was actually lower. So when I've just opened my book, I think I was looking at my Club 10 weight. So when I opened my book and I seen the 12.5 pounds, I actually had quite a bit of a like shock reaction. Even then I got weighed a few days ago. It's only just sunk in. So yeah, whoa, we put a bit on while we was away, but it's all good. We're not stressing about it. We are now starting the 6-week challenge. We have started that on Thursday. We're now on Saturday, so we've done 2 days of it so far, been on a plan. Now Saturday is the only day that I don't film, because I film my weighing updates on here. Obviously this is my start weight this week, but next week it's going to be the weighing update. So Saturdays are the only day that I'm not actually going to be filming. I'm debating whether Saturdays are going to be a flexible day for me, because to be honest with you, I've not stuck to plan today. I know I've only had 2 days on plan. But I kind of knew this was going to happen. We had a lot going on today. We've been out, we've done things, and I knew it would be quite difficult to stick to plan today. And I kind of had that in my head, and I'd made peace with it as well. And like I said, I don't want to have like an obsession with weight loss, or an obsession with what's on the scales or anything like that. I still want to live my life, and I don't want to avoid going places. I don't want to avoid social events because of food. I will not let food control me, and that goes both ways. So I won't let it control me when it comes to anything like binge eating, and I won't let it control me when it comes to not doing things because of worrying that it's not going to be on plan. If it's the odd day, it's absolutely okay. Go out, go and enjoy yourself, come back, get back on plan the next day. And that's kind of what I've got in my mind. I really want a healthy relationship. I know a lot of people disagree with Slimming World. I've had a few comments in the past on my videos, but I know it works for me, and I've lost weight doing it before. And I think when it becomes unhealthy is when you do obsess over it, and that can happen with any diet. If you are doing calorie counting, no matter what it is, you can become obsessed and you can let it control your life, and you can let it control your social life and things that you enjoy doing. And I think if you kind of try and take that control back, then I think any healthy diet can work. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. So if I have like the odd day where I'm not on plan, I'm not letting it stress me out, but I just don't want to continually do that every day. So if I've had like one day out of a full week, then you know, that's fantastic. That's a small percentage really. So yeah, I haven't been completely on plan today, and I'll always be transparent on my videos. If you have been following me a while, you know that I'm always completely honest. If I haven't had a day on plan, I will let you know. If I've had a bad week, I'll let you know, because we all have them. Sometimes we can look on the internet and everybody seems to have this perfect weight loss journey where they eat the best food every single day. In reality, that isn't a reality. We all have bad days. So yeah, I do like to share with you when a day isn't as great. But obviously with me doing the 6-week challenge, I am challenging myself to keep on plan for 6 weeks with the odd day here and there. I'm, like I said, I'm not going to stress out about it if I do have an odd day off plan. So yeah, so 6 weeks I will be uploading every day with either what I eat in a day or my weigh-in update. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I think it's going to be a good challenge for me, and I think it's going to keep me accountable. And when I film, I don't know what it is. You hear a lot of people say it on the weight loss journeys, like YouTubers who, you know, document the weight loss journeys. When they're filming, it really helps them because it's keeping them accountable. I have rambled a lot today. I've missed talking to you. I have only had a couple of weeks off, and I know I've been doing like my what I eat in a days, but I feel like they're not kind of sit down chatty videos. It's like what I eat, and then it's kind of a roundup of the day. And when I get to sit here and I get to sit in front of the camera, it's really odd because I really feel like I'm talking to you, and I really enjoy doing these sit down videos because I feel like I can just have like a catch up with you, and it sounds really strange, but yeah, I'm hoping you kind of feel the same when you're watching this, that you know that I am talking to you. And when you pop me comments, I read everybody's comments, I reply to everybody's comments, and I appreciate every single comment, every watch I get, every like I get, every subscriber I get. I honestly completely and utterly appreciate you. Yes, so I've rambled enough. That's it from me today, guys. I will be back tomorrow with another what I eat in a day. Honestly, by the end of these 6 weeks, you're going to be like, get her off YouTube. I'm fed up of seeing her face. I will see you in the next one, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.